you are going to be surrounded by the right people in your life right at the beginning of this week, my gorgeous Virgolini. You're either going to be surrounded by the right people in your life who love you so much, who love you dearly. You mean so much to these people, and these people mean so much to you. You're going to have such a beautiful moment, you know, being surrounded by these very, very special people in your life. Or you are going to be focusing on them. You're going to be thinking about those people in your life who mean to you so much, who are very, very special to you. Those people who play such an important role on your journey. You see, you're either going to be surrounded by them and having this beauty, you're going to have this beautiful, really, really powerful moment, you know, or you're going to be thinking about them quite a lot, okay? But the bottom line is that the direct result of that is going to be you now suddenly are going to elevate. You are going to start to think about yourself on a completely different level, because you are going to transcend through this particular situation, and you are now suddenly going to be reflecting on, you know, things you have done in your life, things you have achieved in your life, things that makes you, you know, different, things that makes you feel unique. You are most certainly going to be reflecting on the right things when it comes to your life and when it comes to your journey indeed. And it's all going to lead towards you opening your eyes, towards you coming out of your comfort zone, and towards you realizing, do you know what? Now it's time to take over my life. Now it's time to do what I want to do. Now it's time to take charge of my life. I mean, this power you're gonna feel, it's almost impossible for me to explain, because you're gonna feel something you've never ever felt before. And even more so, you are going to have absolutely brilliant, amazing idea when it comes to what do you want to do next. This idea is gonna be very smart, and at the same time, when it comes to this idea, you know, financially, this is gonna be brilliant for you. And again, you're gonna achieve something absolutely major. You're gonna achieve something you've never achieved before. This is gonna financially be amazing for you. But it's not only about money, it's not only about the finances, but it's more about this amazing journey, which is about to start. This is going to take over your life in the best possible way. And when it comes to this amazing idea, let me just tell you, it's a lot. What are you gonna do next? It's to do with your next big step, but it's a lot to do with finances, and it's a lot to do with something, my gorgeous Virgolini, you have never ever done before, but you have been thinking about it quite a lot throughout your life, throughout your lifetime. So naturally, this is about to revive you to the point where within the next couple of days, you are gonna find yourself like thinking about it quite a lot. And one morning over the next couple of days, oh my God, you know, within these 2 days, a lot is gonna be on your mind. A great confusion, honestly, because right now, things are about to change. Right now, priorities in your life are about to change. You need to understand that now it's time to put yourself as number one. If you do not put yourself as number one at this stage of your life, this is not going to work for you whatsoever. And I'm saying this, of course, to make things complicated. It's always something, isn't it? Somebody in your life very close to you, it's going to be giving you problems. Somebody in your life very close to you, it's going to be irritating you. And somebody in your life very close to you, it's just going to be like kind of like really wanting attention over and over again. But it is to do with somebody who is like a little bit troubled. It is to do with somebody who has got lots of their own problems. And it's to do with somebody who naturally is attracting a lot of negative energy when it comes to their life. You know, there are some people in this life who attract lots of negative energy. There is no doubt about it whatsoever. You must have heard like certain people who are very unfortunate, or certain people that there are lots of negative things, strange things happening to them over and over again, and they don't know what to do. And this is a lot to do with the path that these people are on, and it's a lot to do with their past life, with their karma, and with their future, and with things that they can't do anything about it. But there are always a little helps that there is always a little help that these people can have. Like, for example, like a black tourmaline pendant, or a black tourmaline or black onyx, you know, and they are very powerful, you know, when it comes to, like, you know, redirecting this negative energy. So perhaps you can recommend to this person to have a bit of a black tourmaline or a black onyx in their pocket. It doesn't even need to be a pendant. It can be just a little bit of that stone, a little piece of that stone that is going to really redirect this negative energy. It's going to protect this person, you know, from a negative energy, from this big amount of negative energy, for example. And sometimes even a little bag of salt, just a natural salt, to have in a little bag, you know, in the pocket, will actually do the trick. That can also help. But my first choice would be like a black tourmaline. Probably would be the most powerful when it comes to protecting ourselves from negative energy, and when it comes to the spirit, and when it comes to the soul. This is somebody in your life who is very troubled, I'm afraid, my gorgeous Virgolini. And this particular person is going to be very needy because they're going through something really difficult through themselves. It's like something really difficult they will go through. And this is when things are going to become very sensitive for you, my gorgeous Virgolini. Because at this stage of your life, you need to put yourself as a number one. So you're going to find this really challenging. I'm not saying to you to ignore this person. Please don't get me wrong. Oh my God, no baby, no. But I'm just telling you to help this person if you can, but don't give the whole of yourself. Do you know what I mean? Always remember to protect certain aspect of yourself, and always remember to not to give too much away. Do you know what I mean? You can advise this person, you can help this person, but then again it will need to have some kind of a breaking point, if you know what I mean. You really need to think about yourself, and you need to think about your balance. And even more so, just do what you need to do, because you're going to feel extremely drawn towards this idea. Work on this idea. Do as much as you can. And once you're finished for the whole day, for example, then you can turn to this person and then you can help them. Please don't get me wrong. Please, I'm not being horrible. I'm not telling you to be selfish, but I'm just saying that you really need to take care of your own energy, okay? And that way, you see, because you have a Queen of Swords, that way you are going to protect yourself, you're going to set the boundaries, and at the same time you're also going to help that person as well. And otherwise both of you would kind of feel you know, maybe drain if you don't kind of like act with this accordingly, if you know what I mean. So this is a little challenge that you are going to have, because somebody around you is going to have all sorts of problems, and I really hope that you're going to see this reading on time. So I'm not saying that you need to ignore this person, I'm just saying that you need to give your all to this idea. If you need to explore, explore. If you need to do something, do something, but put yourself as a priority number one, my gorgeous Virgolini, for once. And both of you are gonna benefit from it like there is no tomorrow, okay? This is what's really important, but it is gonna make this a little bit more difficult for you, indeed. But going back to this amazing idea you're going to have when it comes to what are you gonna do next, this is gonna be extremely beneficial for your money, for your finances. Oh my God, it's going to make everything so much better, but you're also going to find out some really interesting things about yourself over the next few months. You're gonna realize how much you've changed, and with change the new life comes, you know. With change our transition comes, you know. We transcend, my gorgeous Virgolini. We open our eyes and we expand our horizons, and with other words, we get the most out of this life, we get the most out of this spiritual journey. So as I said, when you have this idea, this amazing idea, you know, within the next couple of days, you know, you're literally going to, it's a lot that's going to be on your mind. You're going to be thinking about it. The more you think about this idea, the more you're going to realize how good this is going to be for you. And within the next couple of days, you're literally going to wake up in the morning and you're going to feel so strong. You're going to feel so adamant. You're going to feel so confident. You are going to see and understand things from a completely different perspective. Everything is going to be crystal clear. I think a lot it's going to be happening while you are going to be sleeping. There are going to be certain dreams you're going to have that you're not going to remember, but trust me, this urgency to do this when you wake up over the next couple of days is going to be absolutely obvious. And you are going to realize, oh my God, I am going to do something about it immediately. And there is some kind of a bold step that you are going to do. There is something really specific you are going to do in order to bring this idea to life. There is something really specific you're going to do. Okay, there is somewhere you're gonna go, something really specific you're gonna do, and I can see this as a really powerful move, as a really brave move, as a really bold move. You're really going to surprise yourself. Oh my God. And as soon as you make this move to bring this idea to life, you are going to not only pleasantly surprise yourself, but you are going to get such a strong and positive vibes that everything is going to be absolutely fine. And the reason why this is going to be such a brave and such a bold move, it's only because at this time of your life, you're going to think, oh my God, it's not the right time. I've got so much to do. I've got so much going on. So much is going on in my life. Do you know what I mean? And this is something that's going to be putting you off. And that's why I'm seeing this as a brave move that you're going to be making, but there is something really specific you're going to do here. And as I said, instantly, I mean instantly, you are going to have these strong and positive vibes coming out of it, that you did the right thing and everything is going to be absolutely fine. Oh my God, let me tell you something, Virgo. After this moment in time, your life is going to start changing so beautifully. This is the beginning of a really beautiful stage. There is no doubt about it whatsoever. And when it comes to the 31st of October, at around the 31st of October, listen, at around the 31st of October 2025, you are going to have an opportunity based on this, which is going to change your life forever. At around the 31st of October, okay, but in between now and in between the time at around the 31st of October, oh my God, your life is going to be so interesting. There is so much you're gonna do you've never done before. There is so much you're gonna try you've never tried before. Your life is about to become so exciting and so interesting. On one hand, you're gonna feel ridiculously excited, but then on another hand, you're gonna feel so calm, you know. And these are such a powerful energies and vibrations guiding you along the way and reassuring you that, you know, things are going to turn out for you, not perfect, but absolutely brilliant. So at around the 31st of October, based on this, you are going to have an opportunity because of this idea, and that opportunity is instantly going to change your life. And from this moment onwards, let's say in like about 4 months time, from now on, not from the 31st of October, please don't get confused, but from now on, in like about 4 months time, you are in general, you are gonna have such a big achievement, such a major achievement. And you are going to have this big reason to celebrate, because you're going to achieve something absolutely major. And I really want you to believe yourself at this stage of your life. And the more problems you have at the moment, the more unlikely all this seems, the more you are going to gain out of it. Okay? Because a new door is about to open right now, and this is changing the whole structure in your life, whether you like it or not. My gorgeous Virgolini, now is time. Okay? And by the time you get to the mid part of this week, oh my god, sorry, something so unexpected is going to happen. There is this major annoying problem that has been making you feel so sad, that has been making you feel so negative. It was bringing you down for so long, my gorgeous Virgolini. This problem is finally about to come to an end. Okay, this problem is finally about to come to an end. There is something really specific you're gonna need to do, something really little, something so insignificant. There is something that you're gonna need to do in order to finalize this. Okay, so at around the midweek, something unexpected is going to happen. It's to do with a certain news, message, which is going to put a big smile on your face, because you will know that this some kind of a major problem in your life is about to come to an end, but there is still something really specific that you're going to need to do. Okay, and I suggest you to do this almost immediately. Something really little, something really insignificant. This is not going to bother you whatsoever, but it's important to do. I shouldn't say insignificant, because it's important to do. Because if you don't do this problem, it's not going to come to an end. So I shouldn't really say insignificant, because it is significant. But the reason why I said insignificant is going to seem so tiny when it comes to you being so happy about this particular outcome, and about this problem coming to an end. This is going to make you feel so good, but you must not forget about the fact that there is something really specific that you're still going to need to do in order to finalize this. However, you are going to do this, and there is a big wish which is going to coming true to you. On one hand, this major problem, major issue, it's coming to an end. This has been affecting you. It has been affecting your confidence. It has been affecting your self-esteem. It has been affecting your happiness. It has been making you feel really stressed, and it has been making you feel really anxious. In the daytime you would be worrying quite a lot about this problem. When it comes to the evening, very often you weren't able to sleep because of this. So that's why a really big wish is going to come true. And you're also moving on. This problem, it's to do with something that broke your heart in the past. So you're like really moving on, you're moving forward. And now, you know, from having a broken heart, now the process of healing, it's about to begin. Now it's time to follow your heart, because you're going to feel so excited, not only about, oh my God, this problem has come to an end, but it's also about what exactly you're going to be reminded of at the same time. You're going to be like, oh, bingo, now I'm going to be able to commit myself fully to ... whatever it comes to you. This is how you're gonna feel. Now it's time to follow your heart. You see here, follow your intuition, and you will have on your mind instantly which venture are you able to commit yourself to, which venture are you able to commit yourself to, my gorgeous Virgolini. And it's just something that you wanted to do for absolute ages, for a very, very, very long time. Okay, something that you wanted to do for a very, very long time. You really thought you were like kind of over it. You thought that you've changed. You thought that you moved on from this. No, baby, no. Now you're gonna feel this. This will never go away, because this is part of who you are. It has been delayed, indeed, but then again, at the same time, it's something you wanted to do for a very, very, very long time. And this is why this is gonna be so, so brilliant for you, indeed. And by the time you get to the last part of this week, my gorgeous Virgolini, you are going to have such a positive experience. I really like it. A really pleasant experience. This is something which is again not going to be planned whatsoever. It's gonna be rather, you know, it's just gonna happen like completely unplanned. You really are going to be enjoying yourself. This time it's not to do with your family or anything like that, but there are gonna be certain, like people who are very close to you, but there are gonna be some interesting people around you, and you really are gonna pick up some kind of a very interesting tips. You're gonna find yourself being surrounded by really kind of intelligent and smart people, and like you are, of course. So that's why they will be matching your energy and your vibration, but there are also gonna be certain things that you're gonna pick up on, certain ideas when it comes to your life and when it comes to your future. You're gonna be surrounded by really strong and powerful characters. When we are surrounded by strong and powerful characters, you know, it does have a really crazy mind-blowing impact on us, and we kind of want to try in certain things we never thought about before, but we can feel them through this powerful vibration. So something is gonna awaken within you, my gorgeous Virgolinitus. Now something is going to like really awake within you. And later on, maybe a day or two after that moment in time, you're either going to be surrounded by nature, or either you're going to be sitting or standing by the sea, by some kind of a water, you know, and now suddenly you're gonna realize this insight. It's going to come to you, this realization that, you know, you have got major possibility in life to do and try what these ideas, you know, that came to you in the first place through this group of people, for example. You're going to realize that you've got some major possibilities in order to do this. And you're also going to make such an important decision, because you will know in order to do this that for a while, to start with, you're going to need to do something you don't want to do. Maybe go somewhere you don't want to go for a while, being surrounded by the people you don't want to be surrounded by for a while. You know, it's not going to be putting you off whatsoever. Normally it would, but this is based on the decision that you are going to make. And you know, really, this is all happening quite spontaneously in your life, to be quite honest with you, my gorgeous Virgolini, because at the same time, you know, there is something that you are going to start here, which is going to last for like about for the next few months. You're going to be surrounded by the certain people, and you are gonna kind of, you know, realize you are gonna kind of learn certain things. You're gonna be like kind of focusing on certain, you're gonna be learning certain things, you're gonna be learning certain subjects, you're gonna be reading a lot, you're gonna be finding out quite a lot about, you know, about certain subjects you were like kind of maybe even never into, and some such subjects you were into but you never went as deep. So now this is really going to you know, help you to reconnect with yourself. But at the same time, my gorgeous Virgolini, you're gonna realize what are you doing maybe wrong in your life, what has been kind of slowing you down. You're gonna realize that there is quite a lot in life that you are missing out on, and this is also gonna make you feel more like kind of stronger and more confident, because the more you are on this path, the more you're gonna realize that there is, I don't know, there is someone who you really kind of need to maybe move on from. There is a one particular person and your journey with that person has come to an end, but you can't, you're struggling with this, you know, you're struggling with this aspect, but you're not going to be able to move on until you face this, until you face this truth, until you face this reality. Do you know what I mean? This journey is really kind of going to remind you of who you are, but it's also going to remind you of certain blockages you have still on your path, but you just don't have enough courage to be honest with yourself. And sometimes, you know, there are certain things we need to do in life, you know, and we can hurt ourselves, you know, we can, you know, we can hurt other people, but sometimes there are certain things that we need to do in order to move forward. And if we don't have a certain breaking point, then it's going to be impossible for us to move on. Do you know what I mean? So there is a lot that you are going to tap into when it comes to your soul and when it comes to your spirit. And this is actually the beginning of something major, like more in your own, when it comes to your own spirituality rather than anything else. You're going to go through certain experiences when it comes to this journey here, where you're going to realize how precious this life is. And you need this. You're going to realize how short this journey is, you know, and it all depends who you're going to be in touch with, who you're going to be talking to, who exactly is going to open your mind. That person is part of your life. That person is meant to be part of your journey. You know, I suppose certain people you will move on from, but most certainly a certain people you're gonna start naturally drifting towards, and these people I want you to be around, because they are going to make this major impact on your life. So now, my gorgeous Virgolini, I'm just going to shuffle these tarot cards and I'm going to see what's going to be a tarot card of the week. Let's just see what's going to be a tarot card of the week. Oh my God, you are going to have such an important message at around the end of this week. Oh my Lord, this message is going to be so good, and it's most certainly going to blow you away. Why? Because as soon as you have this really important message, this is going to turn your life around. As this is not only about a good message, this is not only about this positive message, this is also about the fact that after that moment in time, your whole future, it's about to start changing. Things that it's not about you being able to do certain things you weren't able to do before, but this message is going to surprise you to the point where you will instantly realize, oh my God, my life is about to change and my immediate future is about to change. Oh my God, you're going to have certain things to think about when it comes to your future you did not even have on your mind a week before. Do you know what I mean? So this is going to be a really powerful moment in time. Based on this message, your life is instantly about to change, but especially when it comes to your immediate future, things that you have been planning for so long. I'm not saying that you're not going to plan anymore, but this is about to change everything, because now to you it's going to be, there are certain things going to be available that weren't available before, and your life, it's about to become like a dream. Honestly, that's all I can say. Oh my God, my gorgeous Virgolini, you really, really, really deserve this. Hello my gorgeous people, I'm so excited to finally share something I've poured a lot of intention into. I've created the Ritual Mug collection, 3 absolutely beautiful mugs designed for your sacred mornings, tarot sessions and daily rituals. First up is the High Priestess Brew, which is perfect for connecting with your intuition and centering your energy before a reading. Then there is a full moon fuel, a lunar inspired mug for aligning your energy with the moon's cycles. And for those powerful go-getter mornings, there is Sip Your Strength, designed to help you step into your courage and purpose. These aren't just mugs, they are intentional tools to bring energy and magic to your day. You can shop the full collection right now. Just tap the link in the description or click the card up here to explore all 3. Thanks so much for supporting what I create, and I can't wait to see which one calls to you. Hello my gorgeous people, just to let you know, I've just started monthly subscriptions, monthly paid subscriptions, and the more people subscribe to this channel, you know, through monthly paid subscriptions, more content I'm going to be able to make. And this is why this is going to be so important. If you would like to subscribe to this channel through this monthly paid subscription in order to help me to keep this channel going, you will see the link is going to be in the description below. And thank you so much, because I will be ever so grateful.